Alrighty, back in bicep day today. So just gonna start out with some elastic cable, kind of rear delt flies. Get some blood back in the rear delt. It's a common kind of area for injury, so really want to make sure you get that warmed up before you do some heavy lifting. Just gonna do 10 per arm of the elastic rear delt flies, and then 10 per arm on windmills, and we're gonna do that whole thing 2 times. So here we go. Alrighty, so we're gonna start out with some just regular pull-ups, just 1 set, get a little pump going before we do some heavy rows. I like to use the neutral grip. It feels a lot better on my wrists and my shoulders. So we're gonna aim for probably between 16 to 20. Not go to full failure because we don't want to kill ourselves on the first set, but definitely want to push ourselves. Alrighty, first set of barbell rows. Got a plate on each side, 135. So we're gonna no straps for this one. Try to work the forearms a little bit, and then once we go up in weight, we're gonna throw some wrist straps on and really focus on that back activation. Alrighty, we're actually gonna do another set of 135 there. I was rewatching the footage and I noticed that I'm not nearly bent over enough. So this set I'm really gonna focus on bending over as much as I can. Then assuming that goes well, we'll bump up the weight a little bit, get some straps on. But first working set, using the straps now, helps to really put all of the kind of pressure on your back as opposed to, utilizing a lot of your forearms to just hold on to the barbell. So really going to focus on kind of bending over as much as we can. We're going to go for around 10 to 12 clean reps. Let's see if we can get it. Alrighty, so second working set, we got, what's this one, 185. I'm gonna go for about, try to go for 10 again. I think we got 12 last set, so if I get 10, I'll be happy. Here we go. Alright, so last set of these barbell rows, we're doing the same thing again. 185. We're gonna give it a go with no straps this time. Normally I do like to kind of pyramid down on a weight towards the end of a, exercise, but we're gonna do so many rows today that I don't think it'll matter too much. Alrighty, here we go. So for this one, we've got kind of split arm cable row. Always like to do these after barbell rows just to make sure we're not getting any imbalances. Gonna go for 10, 12 reps. The one kind of key that you really want to focus on is pull from your elbows. So pretty much the only thing that you actually need to think about is just drive your elbows behind your back and let everything else fall into place, and you'll naturally kind of just get a perfect form just by thinking that. So I'm gonna focus on getting our elbows back 12 times. Here we go. One. We're gonna do some lighter weights. I moved it from 80 to 60 now, yeah, 60. And what we're gonna do on this set differently is we're really gonna let our lats fully extend all the way out at the beginning of the rep. We're gonna accomplish that by kind of leaning forwards a little bit and really just throwing your arms forwards, getting as deep of a stretch as you can in your lats. So you'll see a pretty big difference from the set before. So forwards, back, forwards, back. Go for at least 12, I think. Here we go. First real pull down of the day. We're using the mag grip because the sort of neutral grip on these just feels way better on my shoulders than my wrists. And again, like we do on the rows here, really going to focus on bringing your elbows down. That's going to be kind of the main thing you want to have in your head as you're doing these reps. Full stretch at the top. Partials. Here we go. So just really focus on that full stretch at the top. Let it bring your lats fully out. Let your shoulders fully extend up top. And then focus on just driving those elbows down. Alrighty, so we're gonna do 2 more sets of pull downs. This time we're gonna do single arm pull downs. Again, just to help with the imbalances, and in my opinion, it also gets much more involvement in your lower lat, especially as you pull your elbow down really kind of pretty much to your hip. Just a lot more range of motion to achieve with the one arm. So here we go. Dropped the weight a little bit. I accidentally put it on 100 for the last, and it meant to do 85, so dropped it down to 85 now. Much more comfortable. There we go. So it's 10. And I do normally use straps on these to take the forearm out, but a little too lazy to do that right now. So all right, so last back exercise before we jump over to biceps. We're gonna be doing a lat push down here. We're gonna start pretty lightweight just to get the motion down, get accustomed to it. And then after this set, we're gonna bump up the weight pretty quickly. So this is 30 pounds. Really just letting it stretch out our lats as we get to the top of the rep. So kind of let your chest come through, shoulders all the way up, get a good stretch. There you go. Bumps up the weight a little bit here, so get into working set territory. Again, just really focus on that stretch at the top. Here we go. There we go. Alrighty, last set of these. Then we're gonna do just one set of pull-ups till failure, and then move on to biceps. So here we go. Partials. Last set of back, and then we jump over to some hammer curls and preacher curls. So I'm gonna jump back to what we started with, pull-ups. And I like to see the number drop a lot. So I think I did 16 before we started the workout. If I was like under 8, I'd be pretty happy, because that means we really fatigued the back. So 1, not even a full rep. 2, 3. Yeah, so 4.5 reps. I'm pretty happy with that. It means we really hit the back pretty hard. So time for dessert, some biceps. So I'm gonna start with some hammer curls. I like to start out with hammer curls because it's good to get the blood into your elbows before you do like a supinated grip movement, like a preacher curl. So for these, starting out with just a lighter weight, we're using 30s right now. Probably jump up to 50s, 55s after this set, but just want to get accustomed to the movement, get some blood in the biceps and the elbows, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, second set now. Series in 50s. I'm gonna go for 8 to 10 per arm. There we go. And I'm always okay with a little bit of cheat curl, just like Arnold. I'm just trying to slow down the eccentric, and that's all I need. Alrighty, so second to the last set of hammer curls. We're doing the 50s again. Gonna try and match the number of reps last time, so 10 per arm. Here we go. 1, 2. One more. Alrighty, last set of hammer curls before we jump over to the preacher curl. Here we go. Alrighty, so we're hitting preacher curls now. Done with the hammers. This is gonna be our last bicep exercise. I always like to do one kind of neutral bicep curl like the hammers, and then one supinated. So today we're going for the seated preacher curl. Here we go. I'm really trying to slow down the eccentric portion of the rep like always. And one thing, especially if you're using a machine like this, is don't be afraid to fully extend your arms. You know, a lot of people kind of think they're gonna injure themselves or overextend their elbows, but as long as you keep everything in control, constant tension, you should be fine. And for these, we're gonna go till absolute failure, even in partials if you have to. There we go, 2 more sets. Alrighty, set number 2. Same thing again. Slow, eccentric, fully extend the elbows to the bottom, and go till failure. Got tricked on the weight there. Here we go. One thing you want to keep in mind when you're doing preacher curls to minimize your risk of injuries, try and keep your elbows in line with your wrists and your shoulders. Everything in one line. There we go. So, one more set left. We're going to do drops on the last set. All right, last set of the day. We're going to start at 110. Drop set down from there. So we're going to go 110, 95, 80, 65, 40. As many reps as possible, and then drop it down. Here we go. Even if you're only getting 2-3 reps, that's fine. Keep going. Alrighty, last one. Here we go. And there you have it. Back and biceps complete.